Greetings, my badass soul sibling. You are listening to Stepping into the Light with Julia Treat. That's me, your host. And I am honored to have you listening to me once again. Thank you so much. So, I've had several readings lately with clients who are desiring their soulmate. And so I thought I might as well talk about how you can begin to call your soulmate in. But this is going to be more than just calling in your soulmate. You could use some of my tips and tricks to make your relationships better if you're currently in a relationship. So if you already feel like you have your soulmate, then what I have to say today might even help you. So you've heard me say before, I would think, if you've listened to my podcast a few times, that the universe is listening 24/7. It is listening to us. It is listening to our vibration. Our thoughts guide our vibration. So what we think about becomes a vibration within us and is sent out to the universe. And then the universe sends us what that vibration is. I had someone the other day I was doing a reading for, and they've just been through a lot, the whole family. And the woman said, "Why is God doing this to me?" And I said, "Honey, I understand how you can move into those thoughts because, there's time in my life when I kind of put that out there. But God is not doing anything to you. God is only loving you." So I explained to her that we can get into these patterns because what we're putting out, we are calling in. And it's up to us to realize and to notice what it is we're putting out to the universe by what we're pulling in. It only makes sense. So let me point out one huge fact that might help some of you who get stuck on either one person that has to be the soulmate. This is the one. There are over 7 billion people on the planet? Something like that. You have more than one soulmate roaming this world. You do have several soulmates in heaven guiding you. We all have our soulmates either guiding us from above or roaming this planet. Now, when I say that, don't go to that place of, oh my God, well, this world is huge. How am I ever going to find them? Because you've just stepped into your ego that says you will never find them. It's going to be difficult. But when we put the vibration out there that we're calling our soulmate in, things happen, doors open, people come into our path, we meet the soulmates. And you notice I just said plural soulmates. We have more than one. So I talk to people often who are actually in relationships that they know are not the soulmate, but yet for some reason they find it difficult to close that door. Even relationships that are very unhealthy, that are maybe a little emotionally abusive, some physically abusive, and yet they stay in it. And they want to know where their soulmate is. Like they're looking for their soulmate while they're still attached to someone else, energetically. Now, one of the things I teach people in manifesting is that so say you're calling in your soulmate, you want your soulmate to show up. You're ready for your soulmate. Number one, you need to remove any obstacles to that. So if you're with someone that you know it's over and this is not my soulmate and either our relationship is done, our marriage is done, our partnership's done, then you need to close that door. You need to start moving towards closing that door. Because if you're energetically, I'm either the quotes, I'm going to say stuck in this, or I'm scared to be alone, so I'm not going to leave this till the next person shows up, then that's a huge obstacle. I'm not going to use it I'm not going to say block. It's an obstacle to your true soulmate finding you. Because if you're energetically involved in another relationship, you might not even see them as they walk down the street. And I mean see them vibrationally, soul to soul. So whether you're wanting to call in your soulmate or make your current relationship better, I have a few tips on what you can do. Besides closing the door or leaving the relationship that is not feeding your soul. And I want to be certain, or, I want to put out there that we're not here to like get by or put up with or tolerate things in relationships. We are here to live lives of abundance in all areas of our lives. That means money, wealth, health, opportunities, experiences, love, love, love. That means our soulmate relationships. We're here to be in love. We're here to be loved. We're here to be treated like a goddess or a king. We're not here to just get by or have a roommate. So, getting serious about what it is we need to release or remove that is no longer working. And as you're doing that, if you know, gosh, she's talking to me, Julia's talking to me, I know I've been asking for guidance or a sign, do I leave this relationship? And she just said that. Then my suggestion is that as you begin to move towards shutting that door and leaving that relationship, this is what I did when I left someone and it was the truth. I spoke from the heart. I was crying the whole time because I knew I'm going to hurt someone. That's very difficult for those of us that are healers and like to help, and these earth angels, is we don't want to hurt anyone. So we'll actually stay in relationships just to not hurt someone, even though we're dying inside. So you can tell whoever it is, if you decide this is me and I need to end this relationship. This is what I need. This and this and this and this, and like your list, whatever it is. Not a list of, hey, you have to be this size or shape. It's what you need emotionally, physically, what you need spiritually. And I know that you're not at a place to give me that, and that's okay. And I love you anyway, but I'm not willing to compromise any longer. This is what I need. And by staying with you, I'm not only keeping myself from finding my true soulmate, but I'm keeping you from finding your true soulmate. I mean, this is the truth. I'm just trying to give you like a dialogue, like how you could kind of talk about this, bring this up. Because when you look at it that way, instead of staying in a relationship that you know is not good for you, and you just continue to blame the other person for your unhappiness, that's about crazy, right? You can walk out that door anytime. So, closing that door if there is an existing door, an existing relationship that you know is not the one. Then as you're making that shift out of that relationship, you start telling the universe, be honest, hey, this hurts. Okay, universe, this is painful. It hurts my heart. But I cannot wait to see what you're going to show up with. I can't wait to see what's on the other side of this for both of us. Angels, come help us both heal, whatever that means for us. I'm going to go my way. My partner's going to go their way. Help us heal. Help us find true love. Take this pain away. I cannot wait to meet my true soulmate. And then you begin to shift into what life would be like to be totally in love, having fun, joy-filled time together every moment of every day. Like you cannot stop smiling at each other. Even if you wanted to, you couldn't. Imagine the things that you would do together, the places you would travel, the lovemaking you would do, holding hands, watching movies, sitting on the couch, whatever it is. Imagine that. And then you don't ever put a face or a name with your soulmate. You just imagine this beautiful being next to you that could not love you anymore, that you could not love anymore. This true love relationship. Feel it. Feel it in your heart. Feel the joy within you, what that would be like, as if it's now. Imagine even thanking the universe for sending you this person. Imagine telling this person, your soulmate, thank God you showed up. I have been waiting for you. Like it's already happened. And that's the vibration you put out every day for a few moments in the morning. You imagine the things that you would do with your soulmate, the beautiful life that you would have, the family you would create, the home you would buy, maybe multiple homes, the airplane, whatever, the island, whatever you want to create together. And then you go on about your day and you stay in your day, present in your day. And you allow the universe to bring you the winks. Just the little winks. I call them God winks. You're going to get little winks. The universe saying, we got this. We're getting everything ready. We are doing our spiritual work, healing our own shit. And our soulmate is doing it too. So they're getting ready to meet us as well. And so if it doesn't happen, gosh, the same day I broke up with Johnny, I left Johnny and I did not meet him and it's already the next day and I'm alone. You got to be a little patient. Start, keep working on yourself. Thanking the universe for getting yourself and your soulmate ready for one another. And just talk to your soulmate like, I cannot wait to meet you. I cannot wait to meet you. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be amazing when we make that soul connection again. You can call your soulmate in that way. So I hope you're starting to see the pattern of this vibration that you're putting out now to the universe, a different vibration. And even to your soulmate, I cannot wait to hold you in my arms. I'm going to imagine all the things that we'll do together until that day comes. Now, if you're in a relationship, a marriage or a partnership, and you're not done, and you know that, gosh, I don't want to leave this, and somehow we've gotten in a rut, or we've started blaming each other, or maybe we even feel like we're kind of falling out of love, or we're not intimate or romantic anymore, then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to continue. You're not leaving the relationship, but you're going to start imagining that beautiful life and what it feels like to be in love and to make love and to be affectionate and to hold hands and you're going to feel that and you're going to imagine it to your core and you're going to put it out to the universe. And then that will begin to shift your relationship with your partner that you are currently with. Now, I'm going to say also, it will shift your partner as long as their soul is ready to shift. We can't force anything on anyone, but we can shift our own vibration, put it out there, and then it's up to our partner to step up or not. I hope you see the difference. There are some people who are in relationships that they know this is not the one. Okay, that's the ones I'm talking about, a little bit before in this podcast, then that's the door you need to shut. When you're like, this is over and I'm ready for my new one, my next one, my soulmate, the one that's going to be the father of my children, the one that's going to travel the world with me, the one that's going to do yoga with me or meditate with me or pray with me or just love me and hold me. The one that's healed their stuff, that's done the work just like I have. We have so much power with our vibration. I taught my mediumship and angel intuitive course online. It was a 5-week course. I taught it not too long ago, and one of the women in the course, it was our last night, I think, that we were meeting online, and she could not thank me enough. She said, Julia, I took this course to learn, for this, mediumship, angel intuitive, to move into my own abilities more. She goes, I had no idea that my marriage was going to be healed in the process. She shifted her vibration, which shifted her husband, who is now stepping fully into his spiritual journey with his wife. He had been very resistant. It just made my heart smile because when I tell people, when I put the courses out for this or that, I always tell people, be open to the magic, be open to however this is going to help you in your life. Because even booking readings, I always say, this might be far more, you might get far more than you ever bargained, like than you ever thought. If you can be open to all of the magic, all of the beautiful things that are going to happen, all of the transformations, all of the shifts, there's magical stuff on the way. So we shift our vibration into that of love, expecting beautiful things. And those around us shift into that, or they shift away. I'm sending massive love to you right now. Begin to envision what you want in your life. Feel it to the core. Clear out what doesn't work anymore. It's time to be happy. And it's time to be okay with being happy and not carrying any guilt with relationships that we might need to distance ourselves from or even close doors to because it's keeping us from our happiness. It's time to let go of that guilt. We're not here to carry people's burdens. I was speaking with someone today. I said, she's another mentor and leader. I could feel it. And I said, honey, the best leaders lead. They show people the way. They don't say, jump on my back, I'm going to carry you. We're not here saving, to be saviors. We're here to be leaders. It's time for love. That is my wish for you. God bless.